Let me start with congratulations. I'm sure you're hearing that from everyone who is doing your speed dating today.
Thank you.
It's very Werewolf by Night is very good. Fans are going to love it.
Oh,
What do you?
thanks.
I love learning about the behind the scenes of the making of shows, movies. What do you think would surprise Marvel fans to learn about the actual making of Werewolf by Night?
I think the fact that it was what felt like a really creatively free environment that we were filming in. I didn't expect that. And I thought that filming in the MCU would be kind of just stricter. You've got to make sure that these things all line up together, everything's connected. And I always thought that, I wouldn't be able to change a word of a script, but actually it was something that felt much more collaborative than that. And we kind of felt like we were creating this little indie movie, just like a little passion project. And I kept having to remind myself that it was part of this bigger context because it just felt really fun and really easygoing.
I was very surprised at the level of there was more violence and blood than I was expecting going in because the MCU typically doesn't show that.
Yeah.
Were you a little bit like, are we really going to do this?
Oh yeah, and I was pushing for it all the way. I was like, I'm a huge horror fan, and I wanted it to like push those boundaries a bit. But I didn't know until I saw the piece myself how much of that how much we won that, and I was thrilled to see the blood splatter.
When you were getting involved in this, did you know what you were auditioning for, what you were meeting on, or were they very mysterious?
No, it was mysterious but quick. So I didn't have to audition. The casting director and Michael, our director, had known my work from before, so it was a Zoom conversation with Michael. But I didn't know what that Zoom conversation was going to be about until I got on. So I think I knew that it was going to be a Halloween special, and that's all I knew. And then I came on, and he told me about what the piece was going to be and the tribute that he wanted to pay to the old movies and who Elsa was. So I mean, at that point, I was extra thrilled because I kind of would have done anything that the MCU wanted me to do, but to know that there was something that was so in my wheelhouse was very exciting.
Did he ask you to watch any vintage movies or any things to get ready for the role?
He didn't have to. I'd watched them all already. I grew up on that stuff. So he and I really connected, over that on our first meeting. And when he said that he wanted to pay tribute to those, I was like able to, talk about them all. And we were talking about which ones were our favorite ones and everything. And yeah, I think I really understood what it was that he was trying to create. So that put us off on a good foot, I think.
What are you actually most excited for MCU fans, Marvel fans to see in the special?
Gosh, I mean, I'm so excited about the whole thing because it does feel so unique. It feels like a really fresh take for Marvel. And, I think the fact that it is horror, the fact it is scary, and there are those shocks and a bit of that gore in there, but it's also a story that's really, human. It's really rooted in humanity and the heart of it, and the kind of metaphor between the internal monster and the external one. And so I love that it has those layers. So I just, yeah, hoping. I hope that a few people get a few nightmares, but in the end, I hope that they take away from it, something about the connection between the characters.
On that note, I got to stop. I'm just going to say congrats. I really do believe it turned out great.
Oh, thanks so much.